Okay, so let's start with PowerPoint number 1, which is about introduction to robotics. So this topic is under course outcome 1, describe the scope, limitations, and applications of robotics in the context of marine engineering and marine transportation. Learning outcome 1.1, describe the difference between machines and robots, including their working principles and applications. Okay. So robotics versus mechatronics. So if you can see from the diagram, mechatronics is larger than robotics, no? Actually, robotics is just a branch of mechatronics, no? So pag sinabi natin robotics, this is a branch of engineering that involves the conception, design, manufacture, and operation of robots. This field overlaps with electronics, computer science, artificial intelligence, mechatronics, nanotechnology, and bioengineering. Okay? Meron kasi tayong tinatawag na bioengineering, meron na kasi silang napoproduce ngayon na para siyang robotics na mayroong combination ng cell, maliit lang ito, parang cellular something lang, no, na nilagyan nila ng robotics. Okay? So, robotics involves three knowledge, which is electronic or electrical. Yung isang knowledge, yung isang under sa kanya. Tama, yung isang under sa kanya is computer science, and the other one is mechanical, or that will be involved mechatronics na rin siguro. May tawag dito, mechanical engineering, no? So mechanical engineering, kung ang robot natin is involves moving parts, so meron siyang mechanical engineering. So meron siyang computer science para doon sa programming area niya, para sa microcontroller part niya. So, computer science pala, no? Computer science para sa programming part niya, because computer science also involves the hardware and as well as the software. Okay? Tapos yung electronic part naman niya is of course yung electrical part niya para ma-assemble mo lahat, no? So paano mo i-assemble lahat kung wala kang idea sa electronic and electrical engineering, no? So tatlo lang naman ang pinaka-basic natin. Yung iba naman is additional lang ito. Magkakaroon tayo ng artificial intelligence if we want our robot to have an artificial intelligence, no? Kung gusto natin ang robot natin artificial intelligence siya. Meron namang mga robot kasi na walang by the way, artificial intelligence na rin pala ang tawag doon kung meron siyang mga basic sensors para maiwasan niya yung obstacle. Considered as artificial intelligence na rin yun. Pero may mga robot na walang artificial intelligence na susundin lang niya yung repeated actions lang, no? Kung ano yung nilagay natin na program, i-repeat lang niya yung i-repeat without getting a signal from the sensor. Okay? So hindi lahat ng robot may artificial intelligence. Okay? Hindi rin lahat ng robot mayroong mechatronics, because remember, not all robot has moving parts. May mga robot na nag-a-analyze lang ng data, tapos yung data na in-analyze niya ay meron siyang katumbas na action na gagawin. One example of this one is yung robot na nasa cellphone and gadgets natin. Alam niyo ba yung yung cellphone natin, kung ano yung binabrowse natin kadalasan, meron niyang robot na nagsisense kung ano yung lagi mong binabrowse, at yun yung ibibigay niya sa'yo na feed. For example, yung TikTok, no? May robot niyan sa TikTok. Kung ano yung lagi mong hinahanap or sinesearch na topics na video, at na-trace yun ng robot na yun ang lagi mong sinesearch, ang gagawin niya, yung susunod na my day or my page mo, ang susunod na ibibigay niya sa feed ng my page mo ay kung ano yung related doon sa search mo. Same with Facebook, same with YouTube, ano pa, halos lahat ng mga browser, pati yung Google. Pati yung Google na natatrack ni robot yan, kung ano yung lagi mong sinesearch in the future, pag nagbukas ka ng Google, yun yung unang-unang bubungad sa ano mo. Pati yung YouTube, no, ganun din, kung napapansin ninyo. Okay? That is robotics na per se. Robotics na yun, pero walang moving part. Ang output ng robot is yung feed doon sa kung ano yung pinifeed niya doon sa page mo. Okay? Kaya kung mapapansin mo, yung lahat na makikita mo sa wall mo, because not all robot are mechanical device. May mga robot na computer science lang. So, mechatronics is a branch of engineering that focuses on designing, manufacturing, and maintaining products that have both mechanical and electronic components. So, pag sinabi natin mechatronics, mechanical and electronics. Kaya nga mechatronics kasi two words siya na pinagsama. Mechanical and electronics. So, this knowledge involves machineries or equipments that has mechanical part as well as electronic parts. Okay? That is mechatronics. So mechatronics blends mechanical skills and tasks with electronic design. So it is sometimes seen as a field similar to robotics. Okay? So itong mechatronics na naman ay pwede rin nating sabihin na hindi lahat ng mechatronics ay mayroong robotic. Kasi pwede naman tayong mag-mechatronics without using robotic microcontroller. Kagaya na lang ng ginawa ninyo sa automation in which ang gamit natin doon is limit switch, tapos meron tayong contactor, meron tayong relay, no? So lahat yun, electronic gadgets lang yun without using robotic microcontroller. Pag sinabi kasi nating robotics, meron na siyang microcontroller in which the microcontroller is programmable. Pwede nating i-reprogram kung gusto natin. Nakuha? So that is the difference between mechatronics and robotics. So not all mechatronics have robotics and not all robotics have mechatronics. No? Hindi sila pwedeng laging magkasama. Okay? So it only depends on the type of equipment being used or being programmed. Okay. So mechatronics can stand alone without robotics technology, no? Without robotics knowledge. Pwede siyang stand alone, gamit lang ang electronic part lang, using using limit switches, contactors, and relay. Automation is a set of human-defined function performed by a robot or piece of equipment. So as I mentioned, automation ang tawag kung mayroon siyang loop system, feedback loop. Ano daw ang, kahit yung manual, automation pa rin yun, no? Manual control can still be called automation because instead of using sensors, our mode of control is manual. Pero may automation pa rin doon na involved because we are actually sending and receiving data, no? So the controller or the main brain of the equipment is receiving data and also sending data. Okay, so autonomy is a state in which robot or piece of equipment operates independently without explicit instructions from a human. Any question or clarification?
One question, sir.
Yes, question?
Sir, what's the example of autonomy, sir?
Example of
Autonomy.
autonomy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one example, kasi as per the definition, autonomy is a state in which robot or piece of equipment operates independently without explicit instructions from a human. Alam niyo na ba yung vacuum cleaner na robot? That is one example of autonomy equipment na yung vacuum cleaner, ilapag mo lang siya, nakakita na ba kayo noon, yung vacuum cleaner na bilog lang siya? Yung flat na bilog. O, di ba may ganon? Pardon? Oo, yung may ikot-ikot sa bahay niyo, di ba? Ang ginagawa natin doon, i-push mo lang yung on, tapos bahala na siyang umikot sa buong bahay niyo, no? So, autonomous yun. Yun yung tinatawag natin na one example of autonomous equipment. Kasi ang gamit niya is sensor na, tawag dito? Kasi mayroong ibang high-end kasi noon na mayroon pa siyang sensor na pag nadaanan niya na yung lugar na yon, yung area na yon, i-record niya yun sa kanyang brain na nadaanan na niya, hindi niya nababalikan. So, lahat ng nadaanan niya, yung hindi pa niya nadadaanan na area. Tapos, pag may obstacles, meron siyang obstacle sensor na in such a way na pag na-reach niya na yung dulo, na-reach niya na yung wall, hihinto siya, tapos iikot siya, tapos lilipat siya ng isang lane. lilipat siya ng kabilang lane, tapos babalik naman siya ulit. Hanggang sa maano niya, no? Malinis niya yung buong kwarto natin. Okay? So, yun yung sinasabing autonomy na hindi na kailangan ng human instruction. Push button, push on na lang ang ginagawa ng tao doon. Pag inon mo siya, bahala na siyang gumalaw kung anong gusto niyang gawin. Which is may sensors and ano siya. Sensors and actuators, kumbaga. Ang pinaka-actuators niya doon is yung vacuum at saka yung gulong niya at saka yung vacuum cleaner. So, yung gulong yung nagda-drive sa robot kung saan siya pupunta. Okay, and another autonomy is if napapanood nyo na sa YouTube, mayroon na mga napoproduce na autonomous car. Aside from producing autonomous ships, which is meron na rin autonomous ships ngayon na meron ng isang company na meron na silang tumatakbong autonomous ships, pero iilan pa lang naman yun kasi for research purpose pa lang naman ang ginagawa nila. Na ang gamit niya doon is yung radar equipment, tsaka may sensor din siya to avoid collision. And then yung autonomous car, ganun din, may mga napoproduce na rin yun. Ang pinakasikat na brand ng autonomous car is yung Tesla, na ang ginagawa niya is nagda-drive yung robot, no? Yung robotic system na yung nagda-drive. Paano niya naiwasan para hindi siya mabangga? No? Gamit din yung sensors, na mayroon din siyang application ng GPS para malaman niya kung nasaang location siya, tapos nasa yung target location niya. And then, dapat accurate yung GPS para lagi siyang nasa kalsada. No? Ang risk natin kasi doon, or yung weakness ng mga robotic system is pag nagluko yung signal ng GPS, baka mapunta siya doon sa gilid ng kalsada, wala na siya sa kalsada. No? I think meron naman silang ibang remedy doon na in case magloko yung GPS, meron silang, tawag dito, meron silang secondary system na secondary sensor na instead of GPS, aside from GPS, merong secondary sensor para ma-maintain niya yung sarili niya sa gitna ng kalsada. Tapos, as I mentioned, aside from that, meron siyang obstacle sensors para pag may na-detect siyang taong tumatawid, hihinto siya. And then, I'm not sure lang kung paano nila kinukonek yun sa stoplight, no? Kasi kailangan connected din siya sa signal ng stoplight. Actually, mayroon din namang sensor yung meron din naman tayong tinatawag na color sensor sa robotics. For your information, may color sensor tayo na tinatawag. So, pwede niyang ma-detect yung kulay na binibigay ng stoplight, no? And then, kapag nagbigay ng red, hihinto siya automatically. So, those are the type of robotics equipment na hindi na kailangan ng human intervention. Sarili na siyang gagalaw na siya mag-isa based on dun sa sensors na nare-receive niya and sa signal ng GPS, etc. Kung ano man ang signal na kailangan niya. Okay? Ano pa? Yung mga robotics equipment sa factory like car manufacturing, ano pa ba? Yung sa Coca-Cola factory. Nakapag, ano na ba kayo? Di ba sa high school meron kayong tour sa field trip sa Coca-Cola factory? May nakapag-field trip ba sa inyo sa Coca-Cola?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Wala. Hindi kayo nakapunta doon. Okay. Pwede hindi kayong manood sa video siguro. Meron daw mga equipment sa factory na siya ang naglalagay ng takip, siya ang nag-fill up ng bote. Okay. Pwede natin i-consider as autonomy yun, pero yung programming niya is repeated, lang siya, sequential program lang siya. May sensor din siya in a way na kailangan niyang i-sense kung nandun na ba yung bote bago siya mag-fill ng liquid, no? Tapos i-sense din niya nandun yung bote bago siya maglagay ng takip. Okay? Which is considered as autonomy na rin yun. Kasi wala nang human intervention, hinahayaan na lang natin yung robot na siya na magtrabaho. Okay? Ang pinaka-human intervention natin siguro doon is yung programming na lang. Kung gusto nating baguhin yung program niya in such a way na kung dati 500 ml lang yung nire-refill niya, paano kung ang i-refill naman niya ngayon ay 1 liter na? So, babaguhin natin yung program para 1 liter yung ilalagay niya na amount ng liquid. Something like that. So, yun na yung magiging Ang pinaka magiging human intervention natin dito is yung programming, changing of program, changing of operation, something like that. Pero pag inon mo siya, wala nang human intervention, we call that autonomy. Okay, actually on board a ship, marami na tayong autonomy sa engineering area, no, sa engine room. Autonomy ng level control ng level control ng tawag dito? Boiler water tank. 'Di ba? Hindi naman tayo nagko-control nun eh. Hindi natin kailangan kontrolin yung boiler water level, no? Mayroon ng autonomy na hindi nga lang siya robotics, pero ang gamit niya is electronic equipment, no? Electronic equipment, which is pwede natin consider yun as mechatronics. Kasi meron tayong moving parts doon. And our moving parts there is the flow control valve. Kino-control ng output, yung flow control, yung opening ng flow control valve, kung gaano kalaki yung opening para ma-maintain niya yung level ng boiler. And marami pa, hindi lang yun. Meron tayong flow control para sa tawag dito. Meron yata tayo doon controller para sa fuel feed. Pero pressure feed pala yun. Ano pa ba? Controller para sa filter. Actually, yung diesel generator nga lang, may autonomy na yun kasi kinokontrol niya yung constant speed ng generator, no? Na hindi siya pwedeng mag-overspeed, hindi rin pwedeng magkulang because we are maintaining the frequency, something like that. Okay, so that's it. Are there any other question or clarification?
None, sir.
Okay, so I hope we are clear about that. So automation, ang tawag kapag human-defined function performed by a robot or piece of equipment. So automation ang tawag kapag mayroong autonomy basically. No? Automation ang tawag doon sa system ng device or a robotic equipment. Autonomy kung ang tawag natin kung wala nang human intervention. Excuse me. Okay, next. So, yes, question?
Sir, example of automation, sir.
Pardon?
Example of automation.
Sample automation. Nabanggit ko naman kanina, di ba, halos lahat naman ay mayroong automation na tinatawag. Kahit manual equipment, may automation.
Okay, sir.
So one of the example of the automation is yung water level controller. Teka lang, may nag-raise hand yata. Sino yung nag-raise hand? Hindi ko nakita.
Sir,
Yes.
permission to make statement, sir.
Yes?
Sir, may I disconnect for a while, sir, because the room that I'm in, sir, will be used, sir, by Ma'am Pinal, sir.
Okay, sige, no problem. By the way, magdi-dismiss na rin ako ng 1100 hours, no? So you can proceed na.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sige, thank you. Okay, so sige, let's continue. Merong automation kasi na sabi ko nga sequential ito, tapos time controlled lang. One example of that one is yung washing machine. Automation na matatawag yun. Okay? Yung washing machine. Meron siyang automation in such a way that there is a sequential control na ang una niyang gagawin is i-wash niya yung damit, iikot siya. Basically, mag-fill up muna pala yun ng tubig. Mag-fill up muna siya ng tubig, tapos meron siyang level sensor. Pag na-reach yung level sensor, stop. Tapos, una niyang gagawin ay ibubuhusan niya ng tubig yung lagayan ng sabon para magkaroon ng sabon. Tapos, i-wash niya, no wash. Ilang minutes siyang nag-wash? 15 minutes kung sakali, for example. After 15 minutes, i-drain niya yung tubig. After draining, maglalagay siya ng bagong tubig para banlawan. Rinse naman ang tawag doon, rinse man tawag doon, banlaw. Tapos drain ulit ng tubig, tapos banlaw ulit ng isa pa kung ilang beses. Depende kung anong sinip natin na rinse number. After natin banlawan, after yung banlawan ng ilang beses, after ma-drain lahat ng tubig, doon naman papasok yung drying, no? So ito-dry niya, lalagyan ng heat, tapos papaikutin niya para mag-dry yung damit. So may ganong klase ng washing machine na may tinatawag na automation. Automatic siya, pero hindi talaga siya full automatic ang tawag nila doon. Pero pag sinabi natin fully automatic, may sensor. Anyway, may sensor naman siya, yung level sensor. Pero wala siyang sensor para magsabi na malinis na yung damit. Yun lang. timer based lang siya, no? So meron lang siyang timer na 15 minutes washing, 10 minutes rinse, ano pa? Drying, ilang minutes ng drying, 10 minutes drying, for example. So ganun, that is automation ang tawag doon. Okay? So pwede na rin bang tawaging autonomy? Pwede na rin tawaging autonomy kasi tao dapat ang gagawa ng pagbabanlaw tsaka pagdadry, isasampay, pero yun, robot, yung washing machine ang gumawa ng lahat. No? Okay? Any other question?
I question as the
Sir, question po, sir.
Yes?
Sir, for example, sir, yung float switch ba, sir, is it considered to be automation, sir?
Pardon, ano yun? Anong switch?
Float switch, sir, considered ba siya na part ng automation, sir?
Yes, it is part of the automation because it is a sensor, yung float switch. Ang sinesense niya is yung limit level ng tanks, no? Hindi siya proportional pero on-off control ang tawag natin doon. Kung naalala niyo sa automation, yun yung tinatawag natin na on-off. Meron tayong float switch para sa low level, meron tayong float switch para sa high level. Pag na-reach ni tubig yung high level, mag-on siya, or depende kung anong setup niya, pwedeng normally close, pwedeng normally on, normally off, depende yun. Kung normally off siya at na-reach yung high level, mag-on siya, parang ganun. No? So mag-activate siya every time na magbabago ang level. That is part of the automation. Kasama siya doon sa sensor part, sensor. Kasi in the automation, meron tayong sensor, merong transmitter, which is, or converter ang tawag natin doon. Tapos merong controller, tapos merong, ano ba tawag natin doon sa isa? End unit, ang tawag na nakalimutan pa. Sa robot kasi end effector ang tawag natin doon, but in automation nakalimutan ko. Final control element, yun, naalala ko na. Final control element. Ang final control element is yun yung nagpo-control ng variables ng measurement. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Ano pa? Any other question pa? Okay, sige. Kung wala nang tanong, proceed na tayo dito. Okay, so we have here the word machines and robots, no? So machines, what is the difference between machines and robots? So basically, a machine is a device, appliances that perform a preset or pre-designed set of motions repeatedly in order to produce the desired result or outcome, no? Pag sinabing robot, intelligent devices that follow a program to perform tasks. They are able to sense, respond, and adapt to changes in their environment. Okay? Pero actually, itong dalawa, hindi naman pwedeng sabihing magkaiba to. No? A machine can be a robot, and a robot can also be a machine. They can be combined together, depende sa construction. Kasi sabi ko nga kanina, a robot can be a mechanical, can have a mechanical part, but also, we can also call a robot without a mechanical part, which is yun yung robot na nasa loob ng computer. So that means ang robot ay pwede ring maging machine. Nakuha nyo? Okay? Pero yung machine ay hindi lahat ng machine ay robot, pero pwede ring maging machine, pwede ring maging robot ang machine. Nakuha? Kasi pag sinabi nating machine, these are the equipment that has a mechanical part and basically performs a task repeatedly. So repeated lang naman daw siya. In order to produce the desired result or outcome. One example of machine is yung washing machine, as the word implies, washing machine, no? Mayroon lang tayong set doon, depende sa setting na binigay natin, gagawin niya yung steps according to the program na steps sa kanya. Wash, rinse, dry, tapos drain. Diba? Ganun lang naman yun. Another type of machine is yung car, vehicle. Vehicle is also a machine. Pero manual machine siya kasi kailangan i-control ng tao kung anong speed ang gusto niya. Ang kukontrol lang ng tao doon is yung feed ng fuel, no? Ano pa ba? Meron tayong mga machine like pumps, pump system, freshwater generator is also a machine. Boiler equipment is also a machine. A turbine generator. Diesel generator engine is also a machine, no? Pero kung napapansin niyo, yung mga machines na yon ay mayroon ding robotic part which is meron siyang controller. Example of that is yung diesel generator engine. As I mentioned kanina, yung diesel generator engine ay meron siyang controller ng kanyang speed. Hindi pwedeng sumobra, hindi pwedeng magkulang, no? So meron siyang robotic part doon sa controller niya. Okay? Pero sabi ko nga hindi lahat ng machine robotics kasi may mga machines na repeated lang yung ginagawa, wala siyang robotic microcontroller. Ang example ng machines na walang robot ay yung normal vehicle lang, yung vehicle na human control, no? Yung pinaka-vehicle na meron tayo ngayon. Kasi sabi ko nga meron ng Tesla robotic car pero hindi pa siya ganun karami, kukunti pa lang na meron. Si Tesla pa lang yata ang, I'm not sure kung meron pang ibang brand or maker, no? Pero ang lagi ko napapanood kasi sa YouTube is yung Tesla. Meron silang robotic car na may sensor. So machine din yun, pero robotics din siya, no? Yung classical vehicle natin ngayon, yung vehicle na kailangan pang apakan para tumakbo, apakan yung gasolina para tumakbo, that is machine pero hindi siya robot. Kasi human control siya. Okay? I think it's already 1100 hours. I will be having a meeting at 1100, so we will dismiss early now. Are there any questions before we dismiss?
Sir, how about for the monitoring checklist, sir? What time will I put for time?
In the checklist?
Yes, sir.
You can put there 1200 hours ang dismissal natin because basically may activity pa naman kayo, di ba? So I will just dismiss pero you can continue with your activity in the classroom.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? Pag tinanong kayo kung bakit nasa classroom, kasi tinutuloy niyo yung research activity ninyo. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sige.
Thank you, sir.
So, by the way, tapos na ba kayo or hindi pa sa research work ninyo?
That's it, sir.
May nakatapos na?
Uh,
O kung not yet, ituloy nyo lang and then kung hindi ko makokolect ngayon yung papers ninyo, baka next week ko na siya makolect. Sa Wednesday na lang siguro.
okay, sir.
Okay, basta i-prepare nyo lang siya by Wednesday, dapat meron na kayo ha. It's more than enough time.
Sir,
Okay, sige.
we have two.
Pakiulit.
We have two additional classmates, sir. First.
To additional.
Yes, sir.
Are they in the classroom already? Nasa classroom na ba sila?
Isolation area, sir. Still on isolation.
Gymnasium, sir.
Isolated area. Teka lang, I will just give you the class code. Ibigay nyo na lang sa kanila. Hindi nyo ba nakikita yung class code?
No, sir. You just add us.
Teka lang ha. Sige, i-view ko na nga lang. Paki-type na lang ito sa inyong, teka lang. Paki-type na lang sa notebook, Marcher, tapos ibigay mo doon sa additional para maka-join siya. This is the class code. LZKL25P. Ilagay ko na rin siguro dito sa chat box. I-email na lang siguro yung dalawa, sabihin mo ito yung class code para makapag-join sila sa Google Classroom. Yung dalawa ba na yun ay hindi ko pa na-add sa classroom? Bago lang ba sila? Bakit ba bago lang? Wala sila sa listahan before?
There are at least, sir, especially for self-consumption, sir, but they said, sir, they have issues about the medicals and as well as the workbook, sir, but later and
They have issues.
yes, sir, they will
Parang deferred sila, ganun.
supposed to be, sir, but they have joined the first batch, sir.
Okay. Sige. Okay na, nakopya na yung class code.
Yes, sir.
LZKL25P. Sige. Ibigay mo na lang yan para makapag-join sila.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sige. I think that's all. We can dismiss.
Thank you, sir.
Sige, thank you and goodbye.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Cruz, huwag ka muna mag-out ha. Para may ano. Cruz. Jay.
I know where is
Yan lang ay
RJ, pasabi yan si Lopez saka ano, Conception sumali sila sa Google Classroom dito sa robotics.
Wait lang, parang hindi pa ulit.
Pakisabihan si Lopez tsaka si Conception na sumali sa ano, Google Classroom. Yung
Salita. Class.
yung code dun sa may GC natin. Andun ka na?
Kasi di sila mga sila yun. Hindi na lang busy. Salamat. Mag-isip kayo sa room.
Ha? Hindi,
Kasi
Team 12 pa, pero
mag-isip sana ako. Pero kung gusto niyo, mag-isip niyo.
pinapatapos yung activity ba yun?
Oo nga. Kaya ako na naka-join. Bersen ako na.
Oo, daw, thank you daw.
Okay.
Dito. Paano kayo yung tayo ni sir? Lagay ko namin na.